Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am Discover Yogi, and I am back with my day number 9 vlog for my Black History Month vlogs. And today I want to talk about the importance of doulas in the Black community, especially for Black mothers. So let's get into it. Like I said, we want to talk about doulas in the Black community, and excuse me if I'm reading a little bit, I just want to give you guys the information in the correct way. So what is a doula? According to the American Pregnancy Association, a doula is a professional trained in childbirth who provides emotional, physical, and educational support to a mother who is expecting, experiencing labor, or has recently given birth. Their purpose is to help women to have a safe, memorable, and empowering experience. So the role of a doula starts a few months before the baby is due, and this time is used to build a relationship between the doula and the birth mother, and it gives the birth mother time to ask questions about any procedures or any risk they can expect, and for them both to form a birth plan. And so during the delivery, the doula has the ability to provide pain relief techniques, including breathing techniques, relaxation techniques, massage, and laboring techniques. And they also encourage the participation of your partner as well. And after the delivery, the doula will also help with beginning to breastfeed and also encouraging bonding between the family members and the new baby. And so studies show that women with doulas are less likely to have a cesarean section. More precisely, it's reduced by 50%. Their labor is reduced by 25%. And the amount of women who ask for epidurals are reduced by 60%. And so I wanted to talk about this because of Serena Williams' story that she recently shared about her birth experience and how she almost died after giving birth to her child. And I also wanted to talk about it because of a recent article that I read about the husband stitch. And I feel like if you have a doula, they'll be able to provide you with information, you and your partner, or you and whoever your support system is, so that you all will know what's going on when you go into the delivery and when you come out, especially now since the turnaround time for deliveries is like 24 hours. So you have to be like in and out very quickly. It doesn't give you really enough time to recover the way that you need to. And so I feel like if we're well informed, we're educated, and we have support, that we can probably avoid some of the things that happen to us. But it just depends on where you go and what happens. And I'll talk about that later as well. And so Serena Williams shared a story of her birthing experience where after she had her C-section, that she started experiencing a couple of different things that didn't seem right to her. And she knew that she was prone to having blood clots and that she was off of her blood thinning medication. And so she thought that it was a blood clot forming. So she asked the nurse, can you get me a CT scan and heparin drip? And the nurse thought that, her pain meds were making her say these things. And so they did one procedure before, and of course they didn't find anything. She was like, no, I need a CT scan and a heparin drip. And so they went back and did it, and of course they found blood clots after that. And so it was more of the fact that they didn't even listen to her. Like, your body. Most women know their bodies. They know, especially if they have things that they need to look out for, they know what they need. And so if this nurse, or if they didn't act quickly enough, she could have died from blood clots. And so that was the first story that kind of gave light to what happens, especially to Black mothers. So imagine, Serena Williams is a star, y'all. So imagine if this happened to a regular Black mother. Like, they probably would have just completely ignored her, and she would just be another statistic in the Black maternal mortality rates. And so secondly, I want to talk about the husband stitch for a second. And this may not have much to do with things that we can prevent, but hoping that we know about it, we can have somebody advocate for us when, the doctors are in surgery and say, do not do this, at least. And so the husband stitch is when the doctors are basically sewing up tears that may happen during birth, and they add an extra stitch to basically the only use for this stitch is to create more pleasure for the husband or the partner. And it basically, quote unquote, makes the vagina a little bit tighter and gives them more pleasure, but it can also cause a lot of problems down the road for the woman. So it's really unnecessary. And just thinking about women that come out of surgery or that have to get these stitches and they don't even know that they have it until afterwards, that's scary. So not that we are not informed enough, but just to know that is something that we can look out for, especially if you have a husband or if you have someone that cares about you, to know that you can't, you don't need that, to express your concern that nobody needs to do that to you while you're recovering from birth or after they're trying to stitch you back up. So on top of both of those things that I just discussed, the Black maternal mortality rates in the US are ridiculous. And so a Black woman is 3 to 4 times more likely to die during or after childbirth than a white mother. And more specifically, that is 243% more. Let that sink in. And so these statistics are partly because of the fact that Black women may not have a lot of access to good prenatal care or to the safest hospitals. And we also may consider the fact that discrimination plays a role in how we are cared for in the hospital room, and most importantly, how we are regarded. So just like Serena Williams was almost ignored and reduced to the fact that she may be a little high off of her meds, the same thing can happen in the hospital room or in regards to any kind of care that you're receiving. And so a doula is someone who can provide as much information as possible, giving you as many options as she can to help you make more sound decisions on having a safe birthing experience. And so I am not a mother yet, but I wanted to bring this to the attention of all Black women, those who may have children already, those who are thinking about having children, or those who are pregnant, and just help us to know that we have resources out here to help us. And so I think it's very important for us to find Black doulas, those who relate to us in our experiences, so that they can provide specific support to you. So I hope that I shed some light on the benefits of doulas, and let's have a discussion. So let me know down in the comments what you think about this topic. Maybe any birth experiences you've had, if you've had anything like this, if you've used a doula before, or even if you want to use a doula in the future. So let me know and we'll have a little discussion. And so that's it. I hope to see you guys again tomorrow for my day 10 vlog, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Also tap the bell so that you can be notified when I upload new videos. Follow me on all of my socials and visit my website thiscurvyyogi.com for even more exclusive content. So I will see you guys soon.